family. This is Leah, Salmon, the Naturally You coach on my second live, my second Facebook live. I think it's actually going to rain. I think it's actually, I might have to stop. Okay, no, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do this quickly so that I don't get caught in the rain. Oh my gosh, is it really raining? That is actually a liberty. Okay, maybe the heavens don't want me to do this, but maybe they just want me to hurry up, so I'm just going to go ahead and hurry up. So, firstly, thank you for everyone who was so wonderfully supportive and encouraging of the first Facebook Live. So I'm aiming to do more of these Facebook Lives, so like I was saying in the first video, so that I can share more and interact with you guys more on a one-to-one basis. Today, I'm going to talk about a conversation that I had the other day with a very successful businessman, who said to me, after watching my first video on vision boards, based on the vision board workshop that I'm going to be having next weekend, they said to me that they don't normally give any air to vision boards, but because I kind of endorsed them, they'll, you know, they will consider them. But what they said was they don't know any successful people that use vision boards. Now, we had a discussion about this because it is a very valid point. Now, as a coach myself and as other coaches, one of the things that we try and do is, as much as possible, do things, create things, give advice to make people's lives better and to make the situations that they find themselves in and the challenges that they experience. We find ways to help them get over those challenges and get past those blockages and get over those plateaus that they're on. But not all the information, not all the advice that we give people is going to be applicable to everybody. And not everybody is going to value the advice, all the advice that they receive from their coach. And sometimes they won't value it until they find themselves in a situation where that advice is actually applicable to them. So, for example, a business coach, some business coaches will recommend that you create a business plan before you start your business, before you launch, when you're in the startup stage, when you're in the development stage even. You create a business plan. But I know loads of people in successful businesses who did not start with a business plan. But that is some common advice that's given. I also know people who didn't create their business plan until they'd been in business for 3 to 5 years. I know people who have been in business for 10 years. They've never written a business plan, and they have no intention of ever writing a business plan either. That doesn't mean to say that the advice to create a business plan isn't valid. That doesn't mean all business plans are not useful. It also doesn't mean that the people who are in business, it doesn't mean that just because they've been in business without a business plan, it doesn't mean that if they were to create one now, it wouldn't have a positive impact on their business. Also, if they have been without a business plan for a certain amount of time and they face a challenge, they may then see the advice to create a business plan as being more viable to them at that time, when they've come to a situation where that piece of advice is useful to them. And the same can be said with relationship coaches. There are relationship coaches who will say that it's beneficial for people in relationships, couples, to have regular dates with each other, away from the children, away from home, if they're able to do that, in order to strengthen and lengthen their relationship. But there are people who are happily married that don't have dates. There are people who have been in long-term relationships who don't do that kind of stuff. There are people who are in good long-term relationships that don't even see the benefit of having dates and meeting up on a regular basis because they're like, you know, we're already in a relationship, everything's going well. But that doesn't mean to say that if there's a happily married couple who have been married for 10 years, it doesn't mean to say that if they started having fortnightly, couple dates with each other, spending time completely on their own, that it won't deepen and lengthen their relationship, and it won't give them a greater appreciation for each other and deepen the connection that they have with each other as well. Especially if they get to a point in their relationship where they are having a challenge, then that advice might be more applicable to them. But while everything is rosy, they may not see it as being something worthwhile for them. And likewise, as a health coach and a life coach, I have seen unprocessed foods, raw foods, vision boards, affirmations, and goal setting change people's lives, including my own, in a matter of days. But I also know that there are people who are happily achieving their health and life goals all the time without a carrot, an apple, a kale leaf, prick stick, scissors, magazine clipping in sight. I fully understand that. But if you are on a journey of personal, professional, business, life, family, relationship development, and you find yourself at a plateau, you find that you feel stuck in your development, or you find that you just haven't made any progress in your life at all, then do yourself a favor, quite frankly, before you write it off, create some specific goals about what it is exactly that you want to achieve in your life. Then create some affirmations that support and remind you of those goals that you've set for yourself. Then create a vision board, which is a constant visual reminder of those goals, of the affirmations that you've created. And then this is the most important thing: commit to using those goals, affirmations, and vision boards every day for 10 days and see what changes, see if anything changes. I'm committed to constant personal, professional development, which means I'm a lifelong student, which means that I look for the clues that success leaves behind. Success leaves clues, and I'm a student, and I'm looking at the clues that are left behind by the successful people who are in the place in their life that I want to be in my life. So as much as there are umpteen people who don't use vision boards to create the success in their life that they're experiencing, I know just as many successful people who do use vision boards and have even attributed big successes in their life to the fact that they had that visual anchor that kept on reminding them that where they are in life is not where they want to be. And it's not a case of, well, where do I want to be if I'm not happy here? I've got it right here in front of me. I've made a decision that this is what I want, and I've put it in picture form, and it's right in front of me, and I'm committing to look at it every day. So I'm constantly reminded about what it is that I want to achieve. Even the person that I was speaking to, I had to remind them that at some point they had a vision board on their wall, which was just a collection of pictures stuck up, but it was a reminder to them that where they were wasn't where they wanted to be. They were aspiring to something else. So the decision is obviously entirely up to you. If you do feel that this is going to be something that benefits and supports you, then I'll be happy to be the one that helps to support and guide you in creating a vision board. Now, you can do this by obviously signing up to the workshop that's happening next weekend, Saturday the 22nd. We've got 4 ladies that are signed up to it so far. We've got space for about 15. Or you can get a copy of the book, Becoming Naturally You, from my website, which has got one of the 39 steps is creating a vision board. So it talks you through the process of creating a vision board. Now, the workshop is not just a vision board. It's vision board, goal setting, and affirmations, because a vision board on its own is not as powerful as when it is combined with specific goals you've set for yourself and affirmations that you create as well to remind you of those goals and that link with the vision board. So you can get the book, come to the workshop, or you can just go ahead and do a Google search or a search on YouTube for a video that talks you through making a vision board. But however you do it, I would definitely recommend that you don't write off the power of something as simple as a vision board, because some people just think that those things are too simple. Sticking some pictures on a piece of card is not going to be enough to get me out of the rut that I'm in my life. And you don't know that that's true until you've tried it, because that the process of having that visual anchor is profound. It's as profound as the simplicity of water. Water can do everything from cure cholesterol, high cholesterol levels, to give your brain energy, to help with menstrual problems, to help with morning sickness in pregnancy, to help you lose weight. Water can do more things than a lot of the pharmaceutical drugs that they're pushing and pumping at us. But the pharmaceutical drugs have got the marketing budget behind them to make us believe that something as simple as water can't be as effective as all of those things. Something as effective as doing a few yoga stretches for 5 minutes in the morning can do more than those machines you strap to yourself and the complicated machines that you find in the gym. Just doing some simple yoga stretches, the simplicity of it. See, nature is simple. Balance is simple. Things that are in harmony are simple, but things get contorted and distorted and complicated and made to seem sophisticated. Normally because somebody wants to feel that they have a better answer, or someone wants to feel more intellectual than than the simplicity that's already out there, but trust in the simplicity of something like a vision board, like drinking more water, like doing more yoga stretches. And like I said, I'm here if you need my help, if you need my assistance, if you need my support, because that is why I'm here, is to help and support you to create a life that brings you happiness and health and harmony. It's been Leah, Salmon, the Naturally You Coach. Thank you guys for watching my second Facebook Live. I'm hoping to be doing these a few times a week. And you can find me at thenaturallyyoucoach.com. And yeah, thanks for watching and take care.